Anish can play the game of the tournament. Now is the time.
Yep. Well, the players are repeating Magnus's earlier game against Vincent.
Exactly.
And what has Anish up his sleeve? Knight c3, queen c2, d5 immediately, knight
Has
f6.
also played
Okay,
by
but
Vincent.
now they've transposed directly.
Right. Now, Vincent tried queen c2, and frankly, he got nowhere.
Well, queen
Queen
c2,
c2, c6, and he got nowhere.
after c6, this is where Vincent just simply captured on c6.
That's right.
Now, do you think that Anish's second, Owen, would have said, well, Magnus might do this?
Right. Oh, definitely. And in this particular case, get ready for e2, e4, which was played, by the way, e2, e4. Now, again, chipping away at white center, e7, e6. Please do me a favor, capture on e6, d takes e6, d takes e6, and black is perfectly situated.
I won't go for that.
No. Nobody.
No one's going to do rook to d1.
Too helpful.
Exactly. Rook d1. That is your stronghold.
Exactly.
Keep it.
That is what Svetozar Gligorich played against me. And I got this position as black where the pawn. Oh, he took on e6. Anish. Oh.
Look away now, yes.
That there's no advantage anymore. You just gave up all advantage. I mean, it might look good that you put your bishop on f4, and it might look good that you get a knight on e5, but it's a very, very temporary activity, and he's played bishop e5. No advantage here at all, and I'm thinking knight e4, unless I'm blundering something. Knight e4.
Which knight?
Knight f16.
Okay. Then I would just capture on g7 and
Yes.
say, okay, a5 played. Secure the knight on c5, but at the same time conceding the b5 square. It's not a big deal for the time being.
Magnus could also consider trading rooks. I like getting rid of this bishop. I really do. So whether I play knight e8 or knight e4, get rid of that bishop on g7.
But hang on a second.
Yes.
Magnus has been absolutely destroying everyone, winning all his games today. What about you? We play the role of spoiler and just go rook takes rook. Rook comes over to d1. The vacuum cleaner comes on the board. Everything gets traded off. Draw.
Yes. Chess may be draw.
Perfect chess, right?
Right. True.
Knight F6.
Just maintaining.
Control over D5. And do remember one thing, the players are not allowed to offer a draw.
No.
No?
No.
No, they will have to play this one out. So
F2, F3 on the board. An indication to me that, well, if I can get in the move, I don't think I'm going to get in the move G4, where's the break? I thought that Anish might just shut the game down completely, play F4, and say draw. But he played F3, keeping his chances alive. I don't know. Here, I think G4 is a draw. Just you go G4, you force the trade, you bring your king up E4, and life is
he's
good.
reaching for the king, and now we're going to guess the intention. So if the king knight check, king
I think we're going to see a draw in this game. I'm going to sneak attack Nasi and ask her how Wei Yi is doing.
All our games are equal right now.
After a marathon number of decisive games, everybody went to 0 suddenly, including the game we're witnessing. Anish and Magnus are playing a night ending 3 versus 3, and I think a draw is inevitable.
Right.
Sorry.
Magnus defending his pawn on f5 by going knight to h6, but Magnus potentially with ideas of going b5. So that's why Anish is reaching for his knight.
And he has played knight e3, reminding black that the pawn on f5 is tender, but with such a reduced number of pawns, I think at any moment f5, f4 is probably enough for a draw. Remember, all you got to do is sacrifice the knight on the king's side for the 2 pawns.
But do you think Magnus would just not want to disturb the balance and just shuffle the king?
Both
sides
seem happy to shuffle around a bit. Yeah, so I do expect that.
1 minute and 40 seconds. So I'm expecting, okay,
he goes for the draw.
Yeah, he goes for the draw.
C5 takes it.
And now knight takes pawn.
Yep.
And now
a draw agreed.
A draw is oncoming. There you go.
Okay, let's switch to Wei Yi. Who was Wei Yi